I want to let you know about some of these pretty special people who are here today. These graduates who have taken time away from their busy lives to come and spend this celebration time. Really appreciate them greatly. I appreciate them when they were here as students, and I appreciate them so much now. I have to let you know about 8 to 10 of them actually flew in here from various points across the United States to share this time. We have a wonderful afternoon. Yesterday we had rehearsal. We rehearsed 4.5 hours the other day. Last night we got an open house, a party, and we only spent 4 hours. That says something, I'm not sure what. It was a truly wonderful rehearsal. We just had a great deal of fun. I also want to show my appreciation to the present studio, the 20 members who are here today, for their preparation for today, helping to get this organized, and their support for me. So thank you very much. You may notice the name of the program under the list of the graduates. It's in the Singlin Shin. It says in essential. Some of the master's in music degree in performance here in 1999. And as with all the graduates who are here, I contacted Singlin and asked him if perhaps he could come and share this weekend with us. He lives in Korea. He plays in 3 separate orchestras there, and he would have loved to have been here. He said, I would be truly honored if you could put my name in the program. So I have done that for him, and we will send the program to him. I have to share with you that he turned to me as American father, and that was really touching for him to do that. When he left school, I asked him what he was going to do. He said, well, I'm going back to Korea, and I'm going to take care of my father because he took care of me all the years growing up. So he's back there being wonderful financial and emotional support for this family. I'll tell you about these graduates that are here. We have many mothers and fathers and children who have returned this weekend. We have many stay-at-home moms. We have public and private school teachers in Ohio and many other states across the country. We have church musicians. One of them is a full-time church musician, and she does in her church organize a 40-piece orchestra, which plays on Sundays, and she's in charge of that entire program. We have college professors of horn in the state of Florida, Connecticut, Alabama, Ohio, Virginia, and Washington. We have horn performers and private teachers who have their own private studio in 15 states. We have one person who's teaching quite a large studio. Her youngest student is 10, and her oldest student is 63. So, in not too many years, I can probably go and take some lessons. So that gives you an idea of what a lot of the people are doing. But I want to share some specifics of unique, one-of-a-kind kind of professionals in smart players. There's a gal who tried her very best to be here, and her name's in the program, Teresa Ford. But she could not be here today. She's an attorney in Houston, Texas. She has her own law firm called T4 Law. She says, when it's your own firm, sometimes your life is not your own. So she's not able to come here. But I have to share with you that Teresa was always very unique. And I think she is. Those who were here when she was here know what I mean. And she continues to do that. When she left here, she went and played professionally in orchestra for 7 years, and then went to law school. And now she has her own firm. And she also has 6 cats and a dog named Morgan. We have a associate principal librarian at the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra. We have a former principal horn and now the second horn of the U.S. Coast Guard Band in New London, Connecticut. We have a performer of natural horn, which we call Papa Music. We have a regional U.S. Army band recruit in the southwest portion of this country. We have an engineering technician, a horn designer for Con Selma in Cleveland. So, interesting and varied occupations here today. My email has been really interesting over the last 6 months, and I think starting tomorrow it's going to become very boring. But I want to share some things. I want to read those to you that some people have shared with me, but I would want you to get just an additional flavor of the folks that have returned for this weekend. This young lady says when she left Ohio State, she went and received a master's in arts administration in Cincinnati, and then spent 7 years in the field of fundraising for arts organizations, mostly dance and theater in New York City. Then she moved to Tokyo, Japan with her husband, and they started their family there. Returned to the New York area in 1996, bought a home in Morristown, New Jersey, and she has spent the last 10 years being a mom to 2 lovely girls who are now 9 and 11. She continues to do grant writing on a consulting basis within the state of New Jersey, and worked part-time teaching preschool through kindergarten music at Montessori School. She says, my life is very full between running around with kids to their activities and trying to keep in the business world. And she said, this is really touching. Now that I have my chops back somewhat, I hope to now get back to my roots and start playing in a local community band in the New Jersey area. Another person said this, I mean, this sounds impressive. She says, I guess the truth will have to do. She says she's a part-time bookkeeper, and a part-time volunteer. Or she says she could say, and this is what really impresses me, bookkeeper, super mom, children's choir director, school economist, volunteer, freelance musician, the latter being that she plays mostly for free. This is from a stay-at-home mom. She emailed me as we were getting ready for this, and she said, I really need to restring my valves. Valves here, work with the string. I don't believe it was from overuse. So she said, do you have a freshman handout that you can mail me? So I did that to her. The next thing I know, she emails me back and she said, not only did I restring the horn, I took it all apart, I took the valves out, cleaned them, and put them all back together, and they're all in the right place. This young lady's husband is a carol trumpet player in the U.S. Army band, and she's the mother of 2 girls, aged 11 and 15. She studied with me at the University of Akron before I came here, and went on to get a master's in horn performance in Eastman. From there, she went to Israel and played principal horn in the Israel Symphonietta and in the Kibbutz Chamber Orchestra. She studied with Rochester Philharmonic, Jerusalem Philharmonic, and the Israel Philharmonic Orchestra. She says, I play my horn now at school to teach other brass instruments and occasionally in church. Sometimes I teach wind instruments at the Creative Motion Conference I'm affiliated with and play on faculty recitals. It's nice to know I can pick it up and get back in shape after a few weeks. In some ways, I play better than before because I can totally enjoy it now. I never could get used to a conductor. They're just so awesome. She was voted Teacher of the Year by her colleagues in her school, and she says, I love the kids. It's nice to be making a contribution by doing what I love. So I wanted you to know something about the wonderful people that you'll be listening to this afternoon. So I think without further ado, we'll go to the first one.